So we're going to take a look at the Marvel Legends MORG figure that came in as tier number 3 in the Haslab Galactus. This thing took 20,000 backers to unlock, and thinking about it today is pretty mind-blowing just how much, uh, just how many backers this thing really got. It got over 30,000 backers. The minimum was 14,000 for the Galactus alone. Like, that is pretty crazy seeing that the Engine of Vengeance is having trouble hitting 9,000, and knowing that the Sentinel, I believe, was only 6,000 backers to back that thing. I still remember when they showed the minimum backing goal of 14,000 for Galactus, and I was just like, this is never going to happen because it was more than double of what Sentinel took to back. But I remember it being a slow rolling process, and then towards the end, it just went all out, and everybody backed it. And we got over 30,000 backers on the Haslab Galactus. Tier number 3 was Morg, and he is one of the best figures from the tiers for sure. He might be my favorite figure of them all. And he only comes with an axe, unfortunately. No alternate head, no alternate hands. But he is very nicely sculpted and painted. He's all brand new. He is pinless, and he looks pretty fantastic if you ask me. So he stands just under 7 inches tall. And as I mentioned, he comes with an axe accessory, which is just a silverish marbleized plastic mold, not painted, and then the handle right here is painted black. But other than that, there's really nothing crazy going on with this, nothing that is mind-blowing at all. There's no texture or anything, so it is what it is there on that axe. A lot of people are saying that it's a little small, and they are replacing it with a bigger axe that they find on another figure. So that's up to you. Now, as for Morg, you can see all of the bumps sculpted on to the skin, I guess you can say. The head sculpt or the face expression is awesome. I really like it. It came out great. There is like a red paint on the actual plastic as well, so it's not just a plastic mold. So they did paint it. It looks good. The silver parts are not painted though. I feel like this needs a little bit of a wash. Black wash would have gone a long way with that, or some silver paint rather than just a plastic mold, and it would look a little better because it looks a little bland for my liking there. Everything else is nice, painted, detailed, but then we got the a bland plastic mold. But other than that, I really have no complaints. The hair on the figure is also painted as well. We got some shading into that. There's the back side. You can see the pinless double jointed elbows there, and also the pinless knees down below here. His head does sit on a barbell peg. He won't look up because of the hair, that's obvious, and then he looks down, of course. Left and right, he can do it, but to a certain extent before the hair gets in the way. That's for both, and then of course he does have some head tilting motion there. As for the arms, you can spread them out about this far, pretty much as far as this little horn allows it to. So it's not exactly 100% horizontal there, but you can spread it out pretty good. Arms will go up as well. And we have the bicep swivel, as well as a double jointed elbow, as you can see right here. There is a wrist swivel, and then there's a hinge at the wrist as well. You can see the 3 fingers and the thumb for his hand. As for the torso, there's no ab crunch, there's no upper diaphragm joint, but there is a ball jointed waist, which acts like a diaphragm joint, so you can twist it, tilt it, crunch it forward somewhat, and crunch it back. As for the legs, they do kick forward about this far right here. There you go, you can see that better. And then go back down, we can spread about this far, and then we have a thigh swivel, double jointed knees. As far as this little shin guard, boot, cuff, whatever you want to call this thing, allows it to. There is no boot cut though. Surprisingly, that would have been a perfect spot to put that. But that's kind of weird, right? It's not there. There's a ankle hinge, and then there's an ankle rocker at the foot, and there you have it. That's it. There's your Morg, and he is definitely my favorite one of the batch. So we did get 3 figures with the Haslab Galactus, starting with Frankie Ray Nova. And then we got Silver Surfer, which was kind of underwhelming a little bit because we had already gotten a Silver Surfer from Walgreens. but then they came out with a bang here, unveiling number 3 as Morg. And then number 4 was underwhelming again because it was just the Doctor Doom head that nobody wanted. But other than that, um, overall the tiers are pretty solid, I must say. And you can see behind some of the other heralds are standing back there, and you can get an idea of what he looks like next to them right here. You know, he's not the biggest, he's not Terex size, but he's also not the smallest either. Alright, you guys, there you have it. There's my little quick review on the Marvel Legends Morg figure that was an unlockable tier with the Haslab Galactus. As far as I am concerned, this figure will never be released again. The only way to get him was through this Haslab project. So let me know your thoughts on the figure down below in the comment section. While you're down there, hit the like button and consider subscribing if you have not done so already. As always, everyone, take care, take it easy, and I will catch you on the next one.